Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's kind of a steamy Saturday, but not a steamy Saturday. Lewis is still in Japan or somewhere else in the world. So today it's just me. It's just me hanging around. How you guys all doing out there? It's I don't often get allowed to sit here by myself. Normally, we need someone here to keep track of me. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be terrible. Try it out. So I was kind of thinking today we might try some Cities Skylines. It's been a while since we played Cities Skylines. Do you remember when the leafy green expansion came out? That was a thing. I've not played anything since then. So, how do you guys feel about Cities Skylines? Let me know. I can kind of see what's going on in chat. Is this a thing? Are people hot for it? So I've tried to set up some mods. I had to go through and manually remove 45 pages of assets that I'd downloaded, and so I've got some new assets. I think it should work. I did try and launch it, and it wouldn't let me do anything. But now it's working. So I think it'll be okay. So I've got a few maps. Bam. I downloaded a bunch of kind of cool-looking ones. So there's one which is like a big river. Does a river sound good to anyone? I do have the traffic manager mod, and maybe we'll build Tech Island. Who knows? So actually, at some point, we're gonna do. Oh shit, there's like a fly in here. At some point, there is going to be a Tech Island video, but I don't think it's going to be what you guys think it's going to be. It's going to be a little bit different. So, wait, are these all the ones? Okay, right. So the maps are, we've got Green Falls, which looks like it's got some islands and a river, things like that. We've got Stockholm, which I saw was, I'm not sure if this was an official one put out by Paradox, but it was labeled PDXCon 2018. So maybe that would be good. Or the river. Are there any other cool ones? Frosty River, Ice Islands, Diamond Coast. I thought I downloaded a really cool looking sort of mega beach island super map, but maybe I didn't. Ooh, the Prussian Peaks. That sounds quite exciting. River Run. Okay. Yeah. The River Valley, Stockholm, or Green Falls? What are people hottest for? Say 1 for River Valley, 2 for Stockholm, 3 for Green Falls. Just spam it out, and whichever one we get the most of, we'll do. The Eclecticrian, that was almost the name. I feel like I'm seeing more 3s. Oh god, there's a lot of other things. I feel like I'm leaning towards 3 from the stuff. Shit Creek. Okay, it looks like it's a 3. We're gonna do number 3. Bam. Is that 3? Green Falls? Warning. Custom map theme. Save is missing. Oh shit, okay, well that's probably fine. Custom map theme, we'll be okay without that. And do you want left-hand drive? Is left-hand drive the one? Sure, left-hand drive. We're gonna do it, just to confuse everyone with right-hand drive traffic. Bam, and whatever. We don't have the custom theme, who cares? Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Well, apparently that doesn't work. No. What the hell, guys? What the hell? Okay, right. So we'll go to second place, which was the River Valley. Do people want to see the River Valley? Does that work? Why do we need the custom theme? Maybe I can download a custom theme. Bear with me. Look, right. What was it called? River Falls. River Falls. A very professional stream as always. Wait, is this what I did? Browse. Subscribed items. River End Valley. That's not it. That's not the one at all. Green Falls. We got it. Requires mass transit. That's fine. Required items. Oh, shit. Well, I think we can do this. Bam. Subscribe. Is this really what we're gonna do? We're just gonna watch me just subscribe to items for a second. Yeah, so we had a donation. The Eclectic Crane, something like that. I'm sorry, like my reading skills are kind of going out the window. Says Tom, my boy, Cities Skylines. Wow, bam. I hope everyone is feeling that enthusiastic. If you guys want to drop a dono, feel free. We can name stuff in this, so if you want to have like a street named after you, bam, that's a thing. Oh. If you want to have, you know, a building, that's a thing too. Any of this stuff, you know, we're in the Wild West at the moment. You know, we don't have to adhere to the regular Yogs rules. We're subscribed, perfect. We can just go anywhere. There might be a subscribe to all button. I'm not entirely sure. How far through this are we? Okay. So I saw, like when I was sat here, just kind of preparing some things. I saw on Yog Cinema that you guys were watching a previous episode of the Cities Skylines thing, and it was interesting to see. Right, is that everything? Wow, that is a lot of. I should be closing these down. Jeez. That's too many windows. Come on. We got it. We're doing it. Can we just... I can't... Whatever. Okay. Content Manager has all that stuff. Come in now. Hopefully. Is this going to work? Green Falls. Start. It worked. We did it. We got it. Our powers combined. Now we need to see if it actually loads, which is always the gamble when you're playing with lots of assets and mods and like things like that. The amount of times that I was trying to play this game before, whenever I was recording it, loading it was an absolute nightmare. The amount of times that the game just straight up wouldn't load at all. It like would get to the halfway point. Okay, we're past the halfway point. So I kept adding like new mods, you know, wanting to make like funny little areas, and it just fell apart like really quickly. Putting new mods in, what a nightmare. Someone says they want to see Tom and Ben. Ben's away. Ben's currently fighting the rebels in Star Wars. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
This is Mars Official Radio. I'm Miss Escalin. It's time for another letter.
What?
This comes from Tony. Hello, Miss Public Service.
There we go. Oh shit, I thought we had Chirpy Exterminator on. Oh, like, well, at least we can put him in a grey hat. That's fine. Okay, Chirpy, get out of here. And we're back in the game. Oh, and one last thing, which I should have done, is we've got to just change some of the keys. We have to go, that needs to be that and that. That is something I'm really particular about on which way the camera has to pan whenever I'm playing any kind of game like this. It has to always, you know, Q has to turn you to the left, E to the right. So where are we even going to begin? We don't... Okay, well I guess around here, it's quite an attractive map, I've got to say. Get out of here. Can we turn off tips? Don't engage pop-ups? Get out of here. Auto-open Chirpy? Definitely not. Day-night cycle? Sure. Random disaster frequency. I guess we can leave that on for now until a meteorite comes and just gets us. Is there anything else that I've forgotten? Turn on the radio. I don't know. Sam's playing some really nice sort of gentle jazz in the background, and that's sort of a bit more what I'm into. So this map looks fucking amazing. You guys, you nailed it. I'm very, very hot for this. We do already have a tiny little a little lagoon, which we could do Poo Lagoon Mark II, if that's what you guys are really after. Or we can start over here. Well, let's get this going. Are we gonna have to start out with like a bridge over the train line? Where's our nearest freeway? Oh, okay, right. Oh, this thing, it's like little dirt roads. Well, I don't like the sound of that. I feel like we're just gonna have traffic problems instantly. We'll see. Well, let's do it. I've kind of forgotten almost everything about Cities Skylines, but we'll see. Bam. So we've unlocked all the roads now. What do we want to do? Upgrade this into like a better thing? I feel like that needs to be like a bigger road. Who knows? We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. A roundabout. Build a roundabout around here. Are we like? I don't just want to make exactly what we made last time. It might be, you know, might be a little bit different. So let's do this. I've got like my bottle of water, and it is exactly in the way of what I'm trying to do. So we're gonna smash on the back. Is that really loud for you guys? It's pretty loud for me. Maybe we wanna crank that down a little bit. I feel like it was pretty loud. A nice little farming village. What are people thinking? There are loads of mods on, just in case people are wondering. Pooh Creek, Farm Town. Farm Town's been said a few times, so I feel like maybe a little farming town over here. Seems pretty good. And then like the big city can be on this side. I think that a cult farming town. A farming Pooh Town. We've got it. Okay, I think we've got a plan. Oh, we can't even like zone farming yet, so we are gonna have to make some kind of like disgusto industry. I feel like just one road in here is gonna get really, really jammed. But let's just go for it. So we're not gonna worry too much about kind of like mega straight roads for now. I think we'll just go along something a bit like this, because we want to leave that like little bit of trees there. Sure. Okay, we've got like a kind of curvy road up there, and I guess maybe like a little like shopping bit and some houses over here. Or maybe you want a train station. Who knows? I don't know. I kind of like, you know, sort of get lots of ideas very quickly and then end up not really doing anything. Yeah, I want like a straight road coming up there. I think that makes more sense. Perfect. Everything's a bit like janky, but a little farming town. It doesn't have to be super dense. That's the moment where we'd have the, you know, Rick Berman, it's so dense line coming in. If you're familiar with, you know, how I like to edit videos. So let's just start out with a few little houses. Also, we should be pausing this because we're going to be hemorrhaging money, and we can't afford that yet. So water pumping station. So the water all goes up. Okay, well, that seems fine. So by here, we can move it later on. And we just want to come up here with very inefficient water placement. Bam. Right, that kind of covers us for a bit. And like a power plant. Do you want wind power or just like boom, straight in on the coal? Because maybe we want like a little bit coming off here so people don't have to have all the trucks zooming in the middle. I think that would work. Or is that going to like really mess this road up? This area is so nice, isn't it? Like, whoever designed this, that looks beautiful. Let's get some coal. Where are we going to put coal? Like this back corner? Have like industry up over there? Maybe? It does mean that everything is coming down this one road, which is going to make it real fucking busy real quick. So I think maybe like get that upgraded. We don't need to worry about that. My biggest problem in cities is building too much too soon. And it never works. It's a really bad idea. So let's just get like a few guys like that. Some more houses. All of you guys, you could be houses. Good for you. You have places to live. And then what are we doing? Power. So there's not any like really good mountains, like 5. Ugh. Could put like power plants there, but I want to save that for like, you know, a nice country club or something. So it's coal. Just like blast coal in by here. Oh man, we're gonna like super pollute. Let's just get it up. We already know that this is going to be a little poo lagoon, so let's not even try and like hide that fact. Here we go. And what are we placing? Power plants. Perfect. Loads of pollution right there, and oh god, this like. You do remember that there was a lot of like problems caused by having the stupid like poo thing, don't you? It didn't work out very well. It was an endless stream of issues, an endless stream of turds. So we can have some like short-term power lines come down here. And did we? We did do that. So. We just like zoom over there. Right, I think that should all work. Have I forgotten anything? Is that a thing? Poo Lagoon is going to overflow, but we cross that bridge when we get to it. So we just need to wait for some people to move in. What have I forgotten? I feel like I have really forgotten something. But we'll see. Okay, people are coming in. How's power? We need some people to move in by there. Oh, which we haven't even said people could. There we go. Are people moving on this side of the street? I don't want that. Like, we want to keep this road free for now. We're probably going to have to upgrade that to like a bigger road at some point. But you know what? It's not our problem just yet. Okay, that should all be good. And is there anything on this side of the street? There is not. So let's just get some emergency power lines in here. So now we should have water, we should have power, we should have people. There are some shops. Next up, industry. And then I think we're okay. I can't build garbage yet, no. That is correct. And look, it's nighttime. West Valley. Can I change that? Oh yeah. We haven't chosen what this place is going to be called yet. We'll just call it, you know, town. Farm town. Cool. Because that's our starting block, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna need like more like area for farmland. One day. Can we even? Okay, we can't even change our taxes yet. So that's not so good. Right, these guys, they all have water. Is anyone complaining? Are those guys? Man, they're really just on the cusp. Like the front of their houses, they get plumbing in here, but the back is like a purely dry zone. Like there is nothing there. These guys, you want to be out the back, you can't have a drink. Well, I guess unless you bring one outside. That probably makes sense. Okay, how are we doing? We need more people living here. And you know what? I guess the mega road, just nice and easy. They're all connected up to the power. We're doing okay. Ooh. I think that looks fairly good. People moving in. We can add some extra like layers to this and stuff like that. They've got their like little shops. So far, it looks like an ice cream parlor, some noodles, a place called Yaksu, and a donut shop, and a little car place. Great. Everything a growing, thriving farming community needs. Oh man, the city looks good at night. Generally, I don't like to play with night on, but it does. I like seeing the street lights and stuff like that. It's pretty. Okay, we really do need industry. We are super losing money. So we're just gonna like industry around here. You know what? I think that's a yes. Because if this place is getting polluted, like let's just super pollute it. We could even make that like one way. That'd be cool. Maybe. Right, is that enough for now? Sure. We get some industry in, that gets us some money. People are moving in, 234 people. We're doing great. This is going very, very well. I think. Probably. Who knows? Maybe. I think it's fine. Do we still need more industry, or are they just like growing? Should we like speed it up a bit? I think it's grand. So Mad Holiday donated, and they said, "Hey Tom, would love more solo streams. Can I get a nice big road, please?" We don't have any like big roads yet, but you know what? When this gets like double laned, I think that could be a thing. Or you know what? This can be the Mad Holiday roundabout. Perfect. Okay, so you come along and you go on the Mad Holiday roundabout and you decide like, you know, where you want to drive from there. I think that's a fairly good road. That's like a big bit in the city. Good job. Thanks a lot. So yeah, Simon was meant to be here today, but he couldn't make it, and so that's why I'm here doing this. Oh God, they're bringing in the really ugly bright green trees. They really stand out amongst like all of the like really beautiful pines. Now it's just like bam, these like super toxic mutant trees. It's okay. We'll work it out. We're still losing money, which is not super good. So we're gonna need to extend this out. Like maybe get more stuff back here. Maybe like a tiny little roundabout by there that can like zoom off into bits. Does that sound fun? Oh shit, that's a big fucking roundabout, huh? Wait, I think if I do that, do I have? How do you do that thing? I think I do have the Move It mod on, but I can't remember how to use it. How do I use the Move It mod? Gameplay. Mods? MISC? There's like a button, isn't there? Like Alt? Control? Shift? What do I do? I think I've got Move It. Is there not like a button? I need to enable the mods first. I'm pretty sure I enabled it at the beginning. It's in the main menu. No, I did do that. That is a thing. Uh-oh, have we just destroyed their power? Who knows? Probably not enabled. I need to enable it from the main menu. Do I really have to like kind of quit out of this and enable it? You know what? We're gonna do it. Oh wow, you can see all the cloud saves of what the old city looked like. You know what? We're calling it. It's called Twitch Town. Save. Okay, we're gonna go to the main menu. I assume that's saved. If we've lost everything, it's gonna be the worst. Stop. Content manager, mods. I didn't enable any of them. Well, good job. Good job to me. Don't say this again. Oh, now we run the gamble of if it's gonna work. Okay, we've got set icons, advanced road anarchy, 81 tiles, auto line color, automatic bulldoze, one of the best mods. Oh, there's chirpy exterminator. Okay, right, that makes sense. I should have known from the beginning. I'm gonna turn hard mode off because you know, we're not doing that. Move it. There we go. And what is it? M. Perfect. No border limit. No skins. Precision engineering. I don't want unlimited money or resources or soil. I don't want to unlock all. Okay. And citizens life cycle. Does this look good? Have we done it? I think we're okay. And actually, we'll just check to see. Assets. Okay, right. I just went into assets and I checked that. Apparently that was the thing. Right. I think we've done it. Perfect. Twitch down. Yes. Donkeyfish donates and says, "Hello, Tom. Nice to see the stream wasn't cancelled. Can I get some sort of fish sanctuary? At the moment, the main sort of... Oh, well, perfect. Yeah, the... You can have this. Oh, right. Okay. Draggable. Get out of here. You can just go up here. Extra door icon. Oh. Cool. Oh, we've got the city's vitals. Oh, how, like, is one of the best mods. It does clutter up the screen a little bit. I'm sure, like, you guys don't really care about that. Do you want to just put it down here instead? No, we'll leave it there. But yeah, it must be extremely polluted, even if it's inside Poo Lagoon. The donkeyfish loves pollution and all. You can definitely have something going in by here. Maybe even this road around here. Do you want to be like the donkeyfish sanctuary? Perfect. We've got it. You're in. The donkeyfish loves pollution after all. Thanks. You're welcome. Bam. Lanty Bunning donating says, "Have a drink on me, old chap. Maybe name a hardware store after me." So I can definitely do that. Although sometimes these places, they will demolish themselves by themselves, and it might get overwritten. But we'll try and keep track of it. Lanty Bunning hardware store. Perfect. You're in there. The Lanty Bunning hardware store. You go up to the Donkeyfish Sanctuary Road. We're getting all of this together. This is going great. So now, right, what I wanted to do, because I was too lazy. This all came about because I was too lazy to draw a circle. Because I wanted to make a roundabout, but you know I wasn't going to draw my own roundabout. Here we go, like that. That leaves some space. We get a road coming up here. I think that looks nice, and then we can have a few more guys like zooming off. Sound good? Perfect. And fuck me. Okay, fine. Right. It's gonna... Oh, it's not a circle anymore. Now it's just a fucking wonky ass... Whatever. That's fine. Okay, get out of here. Right. We're gonna have like a road sort of zooming down here. Do we like that? Bit weird, but I'm fine with it for now. And we'll just have like a little connector coming through like that. We do need water. Sorry, guys. and you're done. Hopefully power will all pick up and get just loads of houses in. I'm a big fan of using like this brush than the square, like, you know, the square just autofill thing. This feels more natural. I don't really want people living on the roundabout though, guys. So if you can move house, I know you just moved in, but not on. It's not even a roundabout. It's a weird triangle. Ugh. It's okay. Yeah, bam. Booth has donated and says, "Hey Tom, watching from the MOT test center. Car is 22 years old. That's older than Barry. Oh, beautiful young Barry. Wish it luck, or he's getting scrapped. Thanks for keeping me entertained. You're welcome. Keep it up. I'm gonna try, unless, you know, I am losing a lot of money, and for someone who I've got, I don't know, quite a lot of hours on this game, and the amount of times where I start a game and go bankrupt in the first like 20 minutes is too high for someone who has played Cities Skylines before. I'm not sure if you guys have ever run into that problem. You know what? Oh, we're a little hamlet now. Okay, that's nice. Wait. No, we're not. Shit, I got so excited. The booth triangle about. Great. You've got this wonky old piece of shit here. Now we're a little hamlet. Huzzah. Okay, so now we can do garbage. Okay, right. So this is always a tough one because now you have to do like loads of stuff and you don't really have much money. Although we can do tax, which is a big thing. So I generally like to go up to like 11% on everything, just like straight up. You know, just get a little bit of extra money. People seem to be fine with 11%. I'm not sure if that's like a hard rule, but I tend to be quite happy on the old 11%. Which, you know, if you compare that to a lot of places, because like in the UK it's like 20%, in like Sweden it's like 30%, in Jersey it's like 1%. I don't know the rules in Jersey, but I know people often call it a tax haven, which I imagine is good. Although I did just see some houses disappear, so maybe people moved out. We're only losing $90 an hour. 66, okay. We're doing great, but we do need some extra stuff. And we really have to upgrade this road before I go too much deeper. Can we, if we do that and that, I don't know if this road exists anymore. What happens? It kind of exists. But something's very wrong here. That isn't how roads are supposed to work. We're going to have to redesign that. But we're going to do that in a minute. After we have done this. Okay. Does that still work? Have we killed off the road name? And we instantly just destroyed the Bunnings store. I'm sorry, Bunnings. Right, we just had to smash loads of stuff. But it's future-proofing. Future-proofing is like the most important thing. I'm so sorry, yeah, the named hardware store, and we fucked the power. Okay, right, pause the game. It'll be back. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, it'll be back. It's gonna be a thing. Don't worry. Oh no. Okay, right, no, the Donkeyfish Sanctuary does still exist around there. Okay, originally it came down here as well. Oh, and it's still called this. Perfect. We've got the whole thing. You drive down here all the way to the Donkeyfish Sanctuary in... I can't do zones yet, but it will be Poo Lagoon Mark II. Don't worry, that will be a thing. And we will get a new Bunnings in here. How's power doing? Power? People are going to be so fucking angry. So I'm just going to jank it in by there. I'm glad that we've got like the chirpy exterminator, because otherwise that would have just been like a rage fest of like snarky messages Oh, I was trying to make some popcorn and I couldn't. Movie night's ruined. And just like, oh guys, I can't be dealing with that. Oh shit, I need rubbish. Just wang it in the back here. Sure. How much does it cost to move this? Is it free? Is it free? Oh no, 3,800. But we might need to do it because this is probably going to need to be a main road as well. Oh fuck, there's so much money to do. We'll worry about that later. That's future Tom's problem. Fuck that guy. Is everyone okay around here? Those power lines are going to give me a panic attack in a minute. Like that is an absolute mess. But things are okay. We need some more shops, which is fine. This side of the road can be shops and houses. People just are really hot to come and live in Farm Town. It's gonna be a thing. We'll have some roads coming off by here. Probably not connect too directly to there. Maybe have like a one-way system or something like that. But let's just add some of those guys in. So like the early stages of this game are like pretty dry, but once we can start getting some parks in here and some other bits and bobs, then it really kind of like comes into its own. Doing like a sort of like a scenic-y mountain path. It's really straight. Most of our roads around here are really kind of like wonky, but oh, actually coming by there, that's kind of cute. And then we can have some like wiggly bits. So I kind of want to leave this like little tree line intact, or as intact as we can. We're just gonna smash our stuff. Yep, sorry guys, power's out. Oh, movie night's ruined again. They had to reschedule. We will get your power back as soon as possible. I'm so sorry. The amount of money that we're spending on fucking power lines. And you can go. And you can go. Sure. And then we just need like a few like little kind of connectors. So once again, we're kind of not trying to be too straight with this. Like a few like little wiggly guys, I think is okay. And just one down by here. Yeah. Does that look good? Maybe is the answer. Not a hard yes, but a maybe. But we'll see how it goes. These people, they don't want to be living too close to industry. So we're going to have to be pretty gentle on the industry on this bit, and also the rubbish dump. But, you know, people want to live here. Beggars can't be choosers. And perfect. I think. Do we just right? Just anyone can live around here. We'll maybe move them out later, but we kind of just need to jam some folks into this place. Oh, they're gonna want water as well before the big old water complaints come in. And over here, like that. Sure. Let's just while we're at it. Okay, we're now making money. Perfect. It's going great. It's going really well. So we just need to wait for some people to kind of like move on in. Traffic seems okay. This bit is not ideal. Like I can't tell. Do they go onto like just a little one lane road to get through? Yeah, it seems okay. These guys, we're just waiting for some more people to come along. What is our next milestone? We want 600 people. We'll easily have that. We place like so many more houses down. 600 people. That's going to be a thing. Oh, we're going to want a Medi Center, aren't we? Which we'll put right on the corner here. I always like kind of like a crossroads with like all the amenities on. And you know what? This can be the Bunnings Medi Medi Center, and hardware superstore. Perfect. Right. So we're not going to be destroying that. Bunnings Medi Center and hardware superstore. Perfect. We've got it. How does that sound? Is that? It's not quite like the hardware store you wanted, but you get to heal people as well. I think that will be good. Low prices on, because you can buy like a nail gun or something for really cheap, and if like you accidentally like shoot your kid in the head with it, or I don't know, cut your arm off, you can go back there, and if you've got your receipt, you get a discount. If you injured yourself with one of their tools, it's cheaper. I don't know. I've got no idea. It's fine. Warrior C27 says, "Hey Tom, haven't donated in a while. So when is there a better time to donate to my favorite YouTuber? Really enjoyed Book Wars. Kind of sad and funny that it ended with a funny rage quit from Ben. Wondering what the next expansion will be." Oh man, Book Wars. We were kind of trying to end that series anyway. Just in case you weren't aware, me and Ben were playing a Warhammer Total War series. Both of us as Tomb Kings. Tomb Kings, kind of a bit dry to play as. They are not the most exciting faction, gotta say. And we're getting like a little bit burnt out on it, and it was going on really long. And no one was watching it as well. Not no one, but it just wasn't doing very well towards the end. And so when the Super Rage Out happened, it felt like a good excuse to sort of like wrap the series up and kind of like go, like, you know, let it be. But I don't know what the next expansion is going to be. Like, I wonder, like, if they are going to be doing like many more for this one, because I'm not really sure like what other races they could put into it. Yay, we're a worthy village. So now we get farming specialization, and we've got a new zone, which is great. We can take out loans. We are going to have to throw down emergency services pretty quickly because, from experience, the moment you can have a fire station, everywhere instantly catches fire. Oh shit, maybe that should actually be a bit further up. We'll put it there instead. Look, everyone's sad, then everyone's happy again. We just want it to like kind of have more coverage of the guys over here. And police department, we can't afford that yet. It's 12,000, but it'll be a thing. But yeah, I think with like Warhammer, they're probably going to try and save a lot of stuff for like if they're doing Warhammer 3. Because the other races that they might add, like Chaos Dwarves, Ogres, kind of, they're a bit more like east on the map. And so who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? I really hope that they add Araby. They're not really like a Warhammer race, or like one that they've ever really covered outside of the game War Master, if you ever played that. But yeah, Araby. Like, you know, sort of Arabian Nights, they've got genies, there's wizards, things like that. It'd be great. And Warrior C27, bam. I just don't click so good. Warrior Orc 27. Bam. We did it. Good job. You've got a road over here in this little town. Oh, we can start zoning. Okay, well, we definitely know that like this whole area is gonna be one sort of place, and then over here is like the new industry sector, something like that. And then I guess we can put some like farming up there, or do we want to like zoom out here and get farms by there, because we'll have easy access to the railways. What is that? Orchard Drive. Yeah, let's go and shit on Orchard Drive for a second. I think that sounds good. How much is it? Do you want to go that way, or do you want to go that way? We can go up. No, we'll do Orchard Drive. Ooh, 4,900. Maybe we'll save for the police station. So this is Poo Lagoon Mark II. Or do you want like Mark II like that? Perfect. And I'm not sure what this zone's going to be called yet. You guys give me some ideas. We'll see what we do. And we need some money. Oh, so we need some more industry, which is good, because more industry means more money. So, bam, you guys, that's probably enough for now. Oh, we meant to build some more shops, didn't we? Jeez, we're getting very distracted. You guys, you gotta stop. Stop distracting me. Captain Distracto strikes again. Okay, that looks good. There's gonna be a weird, really long, thin shop, but I'm fine with that. Do we want like another big main road coming off there, or does that just want to be a bit different? I don't know. We'll see. I just like want to have like a little shout out to Sam for the music that he has put on. This sort of like easy bluesy jazz, just playing as it's raining in the city. Oh, how fucking good is this? It is absolutely perfect. This is exactly what I want. You know, the lazy jazz. Bam. Sam, you're amazing. Oh yeah, we were building a thing, and just instantly, just kind of like almost like find excuses to distract myself. I want like a straight road. How hilly is that? It's pretty hilly. You know what? We'll just, I don't know, we'll go one little blip more. And we'll just destroy all of the stuff. This can all be buildings, I guess, like shopping stuff. And you know, coming by there, and we'll just have like a little windy one. And hopefully, right, the water still has power. I think we're still connected. Oh shit, there's crime. Goddamn crims. Okay, no, we don't have power. Power's gone. Power's off, everyone. Shit. Just wang it in there. Yeah, that looks okay. And then now we've got like a nice area to kind of like throw shops into. So it's easily accessible from the main road, but it's not too close to everyone, where everyone's living. You know, sometimes I like to have like, you know, add like a little, just like a little convenience store or something into some of these spots. Because like you do get that. You get like kind of corner shops or stuff in like some sort of like residential areas. I think like one or two seems fine. Like not too many, but like a couple. But most of them are going to be on this side, and I think that should cover us. We're making some good money. I'm into that. I think that looks good. QWERTY5115 donated said, one of the first streams I've ever seen. I hope it's a great one. I was going to say, make another Poo Lagoon, but you beat me to it. I'm sorry, QWERTY. It's already happening. You know what? Because you seem so pro Poo Lagoon, we can have QWERTY 5115 road, leading straight to Poo Lagoon. You're nailing it. So we're doing good. Oh, Smith Street. Oh yeah, that's the new one. So yeah, there's the Donkeyfish Sanctuary. We've got the QWERTY Road. There's the Booth's Triangle about, and the Warrior C27 Street, and yeah, the Mad Holiday Roundabout, which a lot of people seem to be going down. Bedford Boulevard. We're gonna fix this in a minute. I'm gonna wait until we can buy a police station, and then we'll get on that. It's going to be a thing. Grim Reaper 82 donation. They said, "Tom, you're awesome. Thanks, man. So here's some money, lol. Boom, you're in. Oh, actually, shit. Right, where? Okay, we need to future plan this. Where are we gonna put our? I reckon maybe down around here, like Parker Street. Because if we have like Grim Reaper Avenue, then we'll know. Like we can. I think we might be able to fit a graveyard in here somewhere. That would be great. It'll be very thematic. And you know, I'm all about thematics. Is that a thing? Who knows? But Grim Reaper, you're on the team. Oh shit, there's water problems. Just, you look away for 1 minute, and suddenly everything's gone to shit. We could do with some. Man, we've got a lot of crime here. What's approval? Like, people seem happy. Maybe it's time. If people don't want criminals, we get a bit more anti-crime tax. Everyone, we're going up to 12%, and then we should be okay. Or do we just want to take a loan? We could take a loan, actually. Weekly cost. Let's do it. Let's take a loan out, and then we can get a police station. And we'll put the police station right on like this sort of junction there. That gives us like really nice coverage. They're in like this bam in the center of town. They can sort of zoom around. I think that looks okay. Yeah. Yeah, that all seems pretty good. Do we have any unique buildings? We don't. We don't have any. Sad times. But the crims will be dealt with. Man, we need more places for houses. I don't want to do it around there, but we might have to. The Viking Cookie donates and says, "Hey Tom, if you're doing the renaming thing, I'd love to be the steward of New Poo Lagunia. I'm so happy you're streaming Cities. I'd love to see more super chill streams like this." So I'm kind of like, so this was meant to be sort of me and Simon doing it together while Lewis was away. But I was like, you know what, I'll try it out. I'll try doing it solo. So normally we don't do a lot of like solo streams on the Yogscast channel. I think the sort of idea is that it should always be kind of like multiple people. But this was sort of like a last minute change of plans. And so it's just like a trial. We'll see what happens, because they might want to put, you know, groups of people, because there's loads of people that want to stream. But using this as a rough test to like maybe start doing some more streaming myself, as the monetization situation with YouTube at the moment is a bit of a nightmare. Whereas if streaming turned out to be lucrative, or like that could be a source of income, bam, maybe that's the thing. Who knows? I don't know. We'll find out. Let me know if you guys want to know. Not want to know. If you guys want to let me know if you think it's a good idea or a terrible idea. Well, I think if you say like it's a terrible idea, I just turn it off. Send some angry messages, and then just like rage quit out of here. It's probably the thing. But yeah, doing some like daily streams. I'm not sure what time it would be. We're just gonna see what happens. Maybe do it in like the evenings. Maybe do it in the morning. Because I think, you know, like looking at the demographics of like, you know, where like viewers from like YouTube are, there's like a good portion of people are sort of in America, a good portion are sort of like in Europe, and then a good portion are in sort of Australia, New Zealand sort of area. And so I feel like, you know, I'd want to kind of do a little bit for everyone, you know, let everyone be able to see some streams if I was going to do it. But I'm not sure what the best time would be. Maybe like a rolling schedule, different days of the week, different kind of things. We'd see. I see some people saying morning streams. That could be a thing. Are you people from Australia. Is that a thing? Or I don't know if I could do 24 hours because like I could, you know, I gotta poop sometimes, and well, I could have like a commode. Although I don't know. That might be against the Twitch terms and conditions. Right, the Viking cookie. You wanted to have a thing. So to be the steward of the Poo Lagoon, I think you are the Viking cookie, you know, sewage outlet pipe, because that is the thing that is going to ruin this place. And already, I'm not sure if you guys remember what this looked like when we started, but this was actually pretty shallow, and it's already kind of like rising up. So we do have landscaping tools, but we need to reach a bigger population. But we're gonna have to like dig this out at some point. You know, do you remember when we were like dredging Poo Lagoon and we ended up kind of like flooding most of the city? That used to happen a lot. I don't want you. There we go. But yeah, so Viking cookie, you're the poo pipe. The Pooman show. That's nice. That's good pun. We can afford to buy a thing, so I reckon we get a thing over here and we make like a little farm town. How's that sound? Yeah? We into that? This guy? This one? You know? I think it's a good one. Should we do it? I'm ready. I'm waiting just for the yeses. Bam! We did it. People seem into it. Right. Purchase. Good job. One or two people said nope, but that's too late now. But yeah, so now we can do like big loads of farming industry. What is going on here? They flooded. Well, they were flooded. What is this? They've got problems with their little creek. Is that a water source? I want to know. It's very cute. I like that little bridge. The Kathleen Bridge. So I feel like we need some kind of like boom, mega structure, which we don't have yet. I'm a bit worried about like our sort of like external connections. Fuck me. Wow, I didn't notice that before. That is a... Ooh. Oh, Tiny Town. Holy shit. Bam. Thanks. I want to thank, you know, Mum and Dad for helping me play Cities Skylines. And we're a tiny town now. Now we can do Parks and Rec. Amazing. Did you guys ever watch Parks and Rec? Man, I love that show. It's really super good. Yeah, where is like our main road connection? Traffic is we're gonna get absolutely fucked by traffic, aren't we? Maybe we could upgrade these to like sort of like super freeways, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we need a place for people to live, and we need some kind of like boom, super roundabout, mega road. So I think we're gonna do it. Doing like a 2-lane thing. Can we do like a super freeway? We don't really need a 6-lane freeway, do we? And we can't even do ramps, highways, anything like that yet. So I guess we're just gonna do another roundabout here, and then have it so people can kind of like come off and go around, because this is going to turn into like a busy industry. So maybe that side should be farming and this side should be people, just because it's got easy access to the outside world via trains, which we'll worry about at some point. When do you get trains? 1700. Whatever. Let's just build a thing. I reckon like, bam. You know, the farmland gonna be a bit more gritty. 89%. 89 degrees. Sure. And we'll do like one more guy. So we'll be able to have like shitloads of industry out here. Although we've got no demand for industry, have we? So we're going to make a little farming town over here. So we've got whatever this place is going to be called. We'll come up with that in a bit. And then we will make like a new area. But we need like a gimmick for over here. Like, you know, big roundabout in the middle and then some like branches coming off. That'll be a bit like the old Coltsburg. Like some lines, some wiggles. I'm not entirely sure. What have we got? Have we got any like weird parks? We could put some like bouncy castles in there. Give it like a little theme park, like a weird farming theme park. Some of that stuff. Oh. Okay, right. We can fuck with the train now. I don't want to dig it out yet, but we are going to dig that out. Okay, I think we just need to start building. Is the main thing. So we'll start out with like a road coming up. And a spiral. Oh man, I've tried to do spirals before and they always kind of like go a bit fucking wonky. And I just get really like sad when I'm doing it. Maybe, oh shit, could we get like a little bridge, like a little tunnel that goes under there? That could be fun. Let's try it out. Right, so we want to go, what, up 20, along 20? Is that going to be enough? What's up? Space already occupied. Up 20, down 20. 20. 20. Although, oh, I see, I kind of like that. The most ridiculous little bridge over this tiny little pool. Sure. This place is kind of taking shape. There is some kind of big, weird roundabout. Although, because we're left-hand drive, okay, perfect. That is the right direction. We've got some space in there. Now we can just jank some stuff about here. I think that looks cool. We can have like a little on-ramp and off-ramp into this place. I feel like this is going beautifully. I was unsure at first, but sometimes I see something and I'm just like, yes, that is what I want. And I really feel like that we have done that today. Can we have like wider main roads? We'll maybe make that a... Oh shit, we didn't really need a six-way road. Sounds insane. Let's just add some stuff around here. Do you wanna incorporate these guys? Let's like let someone live here. It's like a rundown old house, but that can be destroyed. And some family can move in over here and they can, you know, be in charge of the orchards or whatever. Orchard farmers. And then these guys... Do we want to get like really windy and wangly? Or do we want to, you know, go a bit more sensible? I'm not sure. I've got no idea. Windy? Wangly? That's the thing. Oh man. I think we still keep it a bit ropey. I think we kind of like mix it up and just see what happens. I don't want it to be too precise in this sort of area. We could have like another bigger road. As you know, that's not what we want. When we make like a bigger city over the other side, that can be a thing. But by here, I don't want that. I don't want like precision on this sort of like side of town. Can we do it like? Should that just be the one entrance in and everything goes around the mega roundabout? Sure. Why not? And we'll do like a, I don't know, like a little 10 by 10, not 11. I think. Okay, that's kind of fun. And it can all be sort of like weird little like cul-de-sacs. How about that? Like loads of like little sort of mini circles. That's something that we haven't tried before. Like a 4. A 4. Oh, come on. There we go. So if this was like a video, normally this is where I'd put some kind of, you know, fast forward montage with kind of funny music. It wouldn't be me actually building all of these like little guys. Although that looks pretty cool already. This suddenly it looks like some kind of weird alien landing pad rather than you know, a heap of shit. I think this is going well. We put another one by here, and then we have one come off there. This will be great. It could be like a guy with his arms out. Who knows? Right, and we'll do like come down like that. Oh shit! Although we don't want that one way. There, like this. How are we doing for money? Absolutely fine. We're nailing it. And let's try 6. Size 6 on the old circle. I think that's good. Yeah. Oh. Is this working? Okay, right. It's weird. But I'm sort of into it. I'm kind of getting into this. And we've got lots of like weird little roundabouts for people to come and like chill out on. And we'll just fill these all up. Because we're so far away from the other place, we might need like a connector road, like a feeder road. But that's probably fine. Maybe we want to get have like shops in the middle or something on these guys. You know, maybe that's a design choice. Or do we want just like a little circle that is only shops? Either sounds possible. We'll try it like that for now. And they're gonna need water, aren't they? Good job, guys. Well remembered. I'm not ever too super precise with the water. Just, I don't know. Something like that. And power. That's the last thing. And then basically this place is done. There we go. Great. So let's just see how this place sort of like pans out. They should be having power. Why do they not have power? They do have power. We did it. Pie Boy donated and says, "Hey Tom, can you give Ben some love? Maybe something Poons Are Us for the shark. We can definitely call something Poons Are Us. I'm not sure what is a good thing. Oh, maybe the police station should be called Poons Are Us, because like the detective, he goes around trying to protect people from poons. Wait, that doesn't make sense. It should be like the traitor place. Hashtag Poon the Shark. Thank you very much for the donation. Yeah, the detectives, there's some kind of internal logic there. I think it makes Poon Lagoon. Oh my god, Poon Lagoon sounds amazing actually. Okay, right. I think Poon Lagoon, that was very good. Poon Lagoon, fucking owned. The Tactical Popcorn donator says, "Hey, can I get something really small and insignificant, please?" Are you sure? Oh shit, I was going to try and name like a single tree after you. Wait, can we get like, what is like the smallest thing that we can place? And can we then name that? What about like a little a spinning wheel? I think it's called like high level spinning wheel. Sure. Right, we'll get one of these and we'll put you there. Oh, I can't rename it though. Shit. Okay, right, bam. You know what? Tactical popcorn. Boom. You're this car. Oh, wait. He works at Frank's Fish Stick Restaurant. Nice. Boom. Okay, there you go. You got it. Oh, do we have... Oh, we didn't have the next guy yet. There you go. Was that too small? Too insignificant? It was pretty small. And it's unlikely that we'll ever find it again. We might need... Oh, do we have... Oh, we do have schooling. We do need the school. And we've got enough bucks for the school. So I reckon... Oh, do we want, like, the school in here? Oh, actually, by there, it looks pretty good. Sure. Blam. There's a school. Everyone's going to be happy. More educated citizens is more good. We did it. Old Stone-Faced Vimes donation says, Tom and Cities Skylines, I loved your series. Will there ever be more on YouTube? So I've kind of like been thinking about it. I had like a new idea for a series that I wanted to do on it, but I don't know. Maybe, like, 'cause it's something you need to spend quite a long time doing it, and at the moment, like, I'm kind of trying to stay away from like super long format series, like trying to do like shorter things or different stuff. I don't know, trying to mix it up a bit, try and like play with the formula, and I don't know. I really like doing it, but hopefully, you know, if people are into it because of the sort of like editing style. That's kind of like coming across to like other videos. You know, the Stardew Valley, try that out. It might be a similar sort of taste. Maybe with less like freeform, just making up shit, which is kind of what a lot of, you know, the Cities Skylines stuff is like. But, yeah, it might be a thing. Old Stone-Faced Vimes. I feel like you need to be in like this side of the, this part of the city. Oh, maybe like the road. Bam. Up here, we've got Grim Reaper Avenue. Shit, we kind of like need like another little road coming actually up onto the rock face. I think we can do that. Blam. Like that. And a few people can live up there. And it could be Old Stone with a W. Face Vimes Lane. Bam. You're in there. You got it. James Moore donates and says, hey, Tom, I love your streams and your beautiful beard. Can I get something named after me? Like a really dumb looking road. James Moore, do you want to be the body of the sort of wavy armed circle guy? I think, or the head, because that's like the head of it. James Moore Memorial Roundabout. Not that you died, but you know, you died. Bam. You're here. You're up there. Look, this is perfect. Like, you know, there's loads of like weird little bits to make up. You're welcome. Thank you for the donation. Atomic Snow Globe has donated as well. It says, hey Tom, how are you today? I'm pretty good. It's like really nice weather outside, so I'm sat inside playing computer games. Exactly what I want to do. I'm a bit like snotty. I'm not sure if you can tell that I'm even more like nasally and dry than normal because my allergies are playing up. I need to get some antihistamines. It's fucking hay fever. Fever. It just fucking, it's like tree jizz just in the air. I hate it. But yeah, so I'm a bit like bunged up. Outside of that, pretty good. If you're doing themes for your city, then you got to build a section for the Senate. Suffering a bit of a punch in the dick. My beans meme from yesterday has already gotten more attention than Trouble in Yog Towers. Man, the beans meme was pretty good. You know, I think you fucking nailed it. People like something that you can just like grasp onto really quickly. Also, I just noticed power is about to go out, and we cannot afford more power. Hopefully, we don't grow too quickly, too soon. We'll see. Is this area working okay? It feels like it's alright. Maybe we need like a thing to like zap into his neck and let more people get in here. Because this junction is going to be a nightmare later on. But it seems okay for now. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. And atomic snow globe. I think one of these little circles, the atomic snow globe. Bam. Sure. You're in. Boom. The atomic snow globe. Next to the James Moore Memorial Roundabout. Legionnaire Chihuahua says, loving the Thrones of Britannia so far. If you're thinking of another Warhammer series, you could do Creek versus Skarsnik, as they both have the goal to capture Carrick 8 Peaks. And you could bring back the little bastard and his legendary assassin Sly. So that was really close until Thrones of Britannia came along. That's exactly what we were thinking of doing. But we had some like extra plans of mixing it up. But I think that I don't know. We might take a little bit of break from doing Warhammer, and if we do go back to it, we're going to return to 1 minute turn timers. I was like going through like some of the old series, like I don't know, trying to decide on like content that I liked, stuff that I thought worked well, and stuff that I thought didn't work so well. I was like, man, the Chaos vs Beastman one was so good. Compared, or I preferred that to like any of the others, and I really think 1 minute turn timers means we play much worse, and the game's a lot funnier, like because we can't take it too seriously. You can't get too involved in like what your grand scheme plans are or working stuff out. You just sort of have to like roll with the punches, and I think it makes for more funny entertainment, even though it was, you know, technically worse strategic play. Does that make sense? Is that a thing? We'll see. And we can have... Man, how do you even spell Chihuahua? That is a mess of a word. Chihuahua. Chihuahua Road. Bam. You're in there. But yeah, so we might do that. Might bring it back. But 1 minute turn timers, it could be a thing. Warrior C27 says the only races they've got left to do really are ogres, chaos dwarves, and chaos demons. They could be saving those for the third game, as Creative Assembly said they are doing third games. The third could possibly be the end times with Nagash showing up. I hope it has nothing to do with the end times. Fuck that noise. But I really thought that demons was going to appear in number 2, because don't the Dark Elves, aren't they normally like fighting against demons coming down from the north? But I could guess that they'll do some big, you know, demon invasion, something like that. I really, really want ogres to be a thing. Ogres are, like now, one of my like sort of like favorite races in Warhammer, and they're like a relatively new one. But they're just really cool, really stylish. Man, we need way more industry. Although we're saving up for power, and we've got it. Do we just want to jam it in there, or squirt it in on this road around here somewhere? So I think like maybe we'll try and go green. Should we try and be making like a green city eventually? Blam. Let's just put it by there for now. I don't want all of our power to be up here because they have to drive through so much of the city to get there. But over here seems good. Oh, industry. Yeah, now we have a demand for industry. We can start building the farms. The lovely farms that we had been dreaming of, which we've now just dumped a fucking polluting coal power plant next to, which is not what you want. And we can relocate it. Okay, so I instantly just said I don't want to put all of my stuff over here, and I can't even move it because I don't have enough fucking money. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing it. We're getting by. I just need to wait for like a few $100. Come on. There we go. We got it. And now we just need some road money so I can make some more roads. You're gone. We're gonna need fire over here. Shit, we've got a lot of things, a lot of issues right now. But it's gonna be fine. Dave H says, Tom, You magnificent human. In the YouTube playthrough, I noticed your time stopped. And it stopped here. What mod is it that you use to freeze the green bar? But still have time going forward in some weird Time Lord-esque feat of temporal mechanics. No idea. I gotta say, that I was using so many like conflicting mods and was talking about it earlier. It was a mess. Just really, really hard to kind of keep that whole fucking thing stable. But it eventually, you know, I could get it to launch. But the game did weird stuff sometimes, and I had no idea what was causing it. I didn't know which mod it was. I didn't know if it was a bug. So hopes and dreams is basically how that all works. Has the time stopped? Is it going? It does still go to nighttime. No idea. Witchcraft, something like that. Who knows? It could be anything. Dave H, and you're going to be in the game. Here you go. Oh, Boomtown! Amazing. Pal, we did it. We get a new zone. We now get transport, which is cool. A ferry. Well, we've got a river, so doing that. Trams, taxis, buses. So we'll need to do a bus thing. Have we unlocked? Oh shit! Actually, is there ore on the map? Fuck! You should always check that at the beginning of any game. Fuck! I always mess this up. I always forget. Like, okay, right. There's forestry. Oh, there's one tiny little fucking splodge of fertile land. Oh, and up there, and up there. Oh, and all of this is fertile land. We built on the wrong side. Do we turn this? How are we going to do it? Make this into fields? All that? Do we field all of this up now? Isn't there like a... Wait a second. Perfect. Okay, so normally I don't like to cheat, but we planned a rough thing that we wanted farms over this side, and you know, over here. I don't care what it is. Look, we can just remove all of that. So I feel like that's fair. We chop out a bunch of our fertile land and put more fertile land in somewhere else. Does that sound good? I don't feel like that was too bad. Am I going to get VAC banned? Is my GameSpy account going to get revoked? Like, it's not cheating. I've removed equal parts. I think that seems okay. I should have checked. I think we're all right. So now we can build our farms up here. We're doing it. We're slowly kind of getting there. Man, this road though. Look at this road. Like, why? Why is it so... We need, like, those fucking highways. 2-lane highway? Is that... Oh, is that what it is at the moment? Oh, no. A 2-way highway. Shit. I think that's one way, and now we're just killing everyone. Shit. We're gonna have to get bigger roads, bigger, better roads. Traffic's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a really big problem. Right, do we have time to zoom one of these in? Oh, I always hate this. I hate this bit of the game. I think we can. I think, like, we're gonna have to do it now, like, sooner rather than later. Are you ready? Are you ready for the most boring part of the game? It's when I slowly lose my fucking shit. Well, apparently we've got to take a break first. I think Sam has interrupted because I'm about to go mad. I'm about to generally go absolutely fucking insane. We will just check... where's my traffic button? Transport. That's not it. It's the one with, like, the cars. There we go. Yep. This road. We're going to have to turn this into mega highways, and... Oh
God, like, look at this whole thing. It's so awful. Like, over here is just, like, busy traffic, and I can't do anything about that. We're gonna need to do something. Can we get people out of here? I don't know if boats are going to be able to go up those coasts. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yes, I'm going to be back in, you know, a mere 5 minutes or so. So stay tuned, because you get to see me build a fucking road. It sounds awful. I'll see you guys in a minute. Goodbye.
Welcome back, everybody. We're still here. We're playing Cities Skylines. Man, is that the park outside, Sam? That's like literally just outside of the office. That's what I'm going to try and build next. I can try and build a Queen Square. First, we've got to try and get a little bit of farming town, the farming industry up and running. Do you want like a? Oh shit! No, we're going to do this, weren't we? So, Platation donated and says, for the Tom Strewing Fund, love you and your super chill voice, Tom. Maybe name a street after me. Platation, you know, that sounds a little bit like plantation. So, it's Plation. It's not even, I wasn't even close. Plation Avenue. We almost got it. I almost made it. Plation, you're in. The Viking Cookie says, I'd subscribe to a Tom Solo channel. Thanks for renaming the pump after me. I now forgive your dwarves for killing my rat boy in Blood Bowl. I'm so sorry about that. That was a bit of a brutal game. Alex hadn't played any Blood Bowl in a while, and not that I'm very good at Blood Bowl anymore at all. But one of the reasons why I quite like dwarves was I could always just like jump back in and really just start playing because they're so fucking simple. You know, they can't do anything too exciting, and so I think it was easier for me to kind of like get to grips with what was going on rather than Alex, who hadn't played forever. And so yeah, there was a lot of rat men getting murdered that day. Okay, we're still going to keep that name, but we just need to like clear out some space. The orchards, they're going to die in this apocalyptic event, which is me trying to place a road. So I think maybe about like here. Does that seem good? Oh, it's pretty fucking big, isn't it? I should have subscribed to like, actually wait, can I do that? Look, if we just go to, what's the guy called? It's like Timbo, no, what's the guy called that does those cool roundabout Timbo? Yeah, here we go. Right, so now we can just find something that will like suit our needs a little bit better. Which one looks good? I want like a nice like little compact one. Can we get like a little tiny one? So I just don't see the point of ever making roads when you can just use Timbo's roads, because he just makes the best interchanges of anyone. Well, looks good. This one's kind of cute. Maybe that interchange. Let's just add a couple in. I think we used one of these before and it was massive, like too big. Yeah, we'll just kind of like bolt a couple of these on and see what happens. I think. Wow, that one looks good. So I don't think that they actually just plug straight into the game just yet. We might have to do a little reload, but we can do that. Save. Twitch tab. Bam. We do. Quit main menu. I think this should work. I think it's okay. But yeah, thank you, Viking Cookie, and I'm sorry I murdered your guy because you know. That's what I do. Murder rat boys. They're in. Okay. Load. Twitch town. Michael. Will you make a goatsy like Sips did? Did Sips make a goatsy? Did he have the sort of the thing and the hands? Maybe. Maybe that's a thing I'll make. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see what happens. Is this gonna load? I see it has stopped at 50%, which is a bad sign. Did those roads fuck us? I'm worried the roads have fucked us. This doesn't sound good. Is it cumbersome to build an intersection? Build if you're an assets editor. We just downloaded some in assets editor. Oh no, I think we fucking killed it. Damn it, Timbo! says guys in chat. Jake, 2500. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, right, we're gonna try again. Cities, it's sinking. It really is sinking. Maybe they didn't download properly or something. Who knows? We'll see. The loading screen mod. Man, yeah, I always used to use that. Maybe I should be using it. Right, we'll just see if they just didn't sync or something. And maybe that'll work. Okay. Right. Oh, we're getting to halfway. And then it slows down. Oh! Come on. Slow and steady wins the race. I think we're doing it. I think we're getting in. Okay, that was a close one. Okay, right, we need to stop because at the moment traffic's bad. And get out of here. I don't want you. Off. Stop. Okay. Now we've got some more. Oh fuck, they're fucking enormous. Okay, right. Does that all come up into one mega little junction thing? That sounds terrible. Oh, this guy. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, I sort of like that. Is that bigger than what we were building? Wasn't this whole plan to get something smaller? Oh, maybe. But it looks pretty, I think. What else do we have? This one. We're just not even allowed to do it. Costs 70,000. Fuck my life. How much is this one? 25,000. Man, they're all really expensive. I just wasn't even looking at the cost. I was just buy. Well, let's just try it. This one, like this. Sure. Wow, these bits look like a mess, don't they? Oh no. Is this a terrible plan? I feel like this is a terrible plan. Maybe we should have just gone with the clover leaf. Oh. I'm not sure. Should we just check on this place? It's nice and filthy, and that is getting fuller by the second. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna save that money. We're gonna load it again, and we're just gonna do that clover leaf. Wow, that was a quick load. Okay, right. Cloverleaf, you know, it's simple. It's nice and easy. And we'll just kind of get fairly close in. Bam. And then we can turn this into whatever we'd like over here. That'll turn into all the farm town. We need to stop time moving. Oh god, and we can't actually edit this road super good. Unless we just spend all our money and buy this section just so we can fix that. Fix that roundabout. Okay. So it's gonna be fine, I think. 2-lane highway. Okay. A few trees are becoming casualties in, you know, the war on traffic. But that is all okay. Oh god, and are they... Is that right? Okay, it is left-hand drive. And so people come along and they zoom around that way. Perfect. Right, let's do this. Are you ready? Normally, this should be like a, you know, like I was talking about before. Like a funny little road building montage. Rather than forcing everyone to watch, you know, me kind of slowly pull my hair out, building something awful. But you know what? I think we just kind of go for it. You know, it's a bit wonky, but luckily with the move it tool. Oh shit! We need to kind of like come down and around a bit more. Like this. Yeah, it could do with a little bit of like fudging around, but luckily we can kind of do a bit of that stuff. Look at that, that's fairly neat. Is that too extreme? That looks sort of alright, maybe. Yeah, oh god, that road. We still haven't really fixed him. Yeah, this looks pleasant enough. And then we need to get the other one, which I guess we'll have to just sort of we'll fix it in post. Not enough money. Perfect. Okay, right. That's bad. That's a bad sign. Our roads don't work currently, so we'll have to just see what happens. These guys have no access to anything anymore, but we super need some cash. Actually, that's why we can go to the bank. Bank, give us a loan. That's good. Right. Crisis averted. Just keep borrowing money. That's never going to end us in any kind of trouble at all, right? And then just kind of zoom along like this. Okay, it needs a little bit of work, but we can do that. This is a mess. Man, oh my god, look at the train as well. What the hell? But sure. And I guess this is going to be a bit of a future Tom problem, but we do that. We just want a better way to get people on and off of this stuff. So can we just like give this like all like a little bit of an adjust? It doesn't need to be massively tweaked. I think it's mostly okay. Coming along like that. Does that look fine? Maybe like it could come in a tad. Just a tiny little bit. You same there. I think that isn't awful. Aiming like that. Straighten up a bit. Yeah, okay. It's not perfect, but it's all right. And sometimes you just got to accept what's going on. Although that bit, I kind of want that to curve a bit more. Well, not that much. If we just keep like tweaking, I'm gonna go mad. So we'll just have to kind of go with it. Weird rocky hillsides, don't love it, but we've got a thing. We've like it's kind of a thing. Roundabout by here, and then farms coming off in a weird pattern. Sure. And then these guys, maybe another roundabout by there. It's just like all roundabouts all the time. That roundabout's really fucking big, but it saves us having to draw a circle later. So, if we
smash those, and then grab this guy. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I want. I forgot. I forgot that there's more than 4 corners to a circle. And then I'll do like this. I like all the circles over here. That's pretty good fun. And we kill them, and then we get these guys in. Okay, we're almost done. This almost is not like a masterpiece, but at least over. And do these guys need like on-ramps? Maybe they do. I think that we might need... Can we even get off and on-ramps? Oh, we can. Like these guys. Just like... Sure, whatever. That. Right, that kind of works. Over here. Another little roundabout, I reckon. Don't worry, Placent Avenue. I think Placent Avenue still exists over here, so you still are alive, but, you know, not as planned. And then just like a babby roundabout. Just like there. And then we can upgrade you into a bigger boy. Like this guy. And then we just need little on and off ramps, I guess. And what the fuck is this? What happened to this road? How long have I like not been paying attention to that gigantic mess? Oh no, not like this. Right, come on. Wow, I just did not. I did not even see that. Okay, and just you. Okay, that isn't one way. I think someone pointed that out in chat. I am loosely paying attention. Okay, that feels like it is all going to make sense. These guys are probably going to shit their... Oh, no, they aren't going to shit their pants, because they do have power. So, boom. Oh. Fuck you guys. And I think we are all basically good. Should we just let that play out for a second? There's crime and fire over here, which is not what I want. Maybe we can even get some fire stuff. Do you want like a firehouse right here, like in this guy's armpit? Oh shit! Although I'm gonna instantly just cost myself some money because I want to put it 1 square over. Okay, I think that's good. The garbage has to go a long way to get over here. Maybe we can hide like a garbage thing over at the old orchard. Did anyone ever move into this house? I guess not. Like they don't even have power or water, do they? But that's good. Maybe that should be like kind of more funky roads. No idea. But it seems okay. I kind of like it. And people are okay for water. Everything looks pretty good. You know what? We're doing great. Oh, we've got a graveyard. So, over on Grim Reaper Avenue. Shit, where can I fucking put this in? What's all already occupied by? Just goofy damn roads. It's because I went so wonky on them. Oh, by there? No, that's a bit like... I want it like in here, really. What we could do... Crowley Street, you don't actually really exist. Like, that isn't a person. If we get like a straight road in here, then maybe this is the button that we're trying to click on. Blam! Okay, great. So now Grim Reaper Avenue goes around the back of the place where the Grim Reaper lives, a graveyard. That's what they're called. So, right. What else do we need? Siobhan Street. Siobhan is actually Hermackle. Bam, you're in there. You've got a thing. Good job. Blacklink has donated and says, first time donating here. I'd love to see some morning streams, even though I'm in Europe. But what's a better way to start the day than some super chill? Also, maybe upload the stream highlights to YouTube. Double it up. Yeah, bam. I think they would go up somewhere. I'd probably want to make like a new channel or something to dump them on. Like, you know, I kind of like find that, you know, the sort of YouTube and Twitch stuff does not overlap super well. People don't really give a shit about highlights on YouTube. Oh, we're beansing the whole fucking guy again. Ugh. That's okay. What's wrong here? Why are you sad now? What's wrong with you? I don't want to go in up there. I want to come in by here. Fuck. Okay, just okay, right. You come up there. And now we can do it. Okay, right. He's a bit wonky. That guy looks like a piece of trash. But hopefully, basically, we'll just demolish him. And great. Then I think we get some like little circles at the end. Maybe they don't need to be quite as long. Also, that is weirdly like not the right angle, is it? So the Move It mod is just the best one. If you ever play this game, fucking put Move It on. It's really, really good. It's a great thing. Oh, stop moving it. And this can be, you know, the Blacklink roundabout. You're in. You're in the game. Blacklink. So we want like some little circles around here, I reckon. I think. Like 10 by 10s. No, 10 by 10 is way too big. 7 by 7 by 7 by 7. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, that actually is perfect. And then if we, I think this works. And then if I control C, I can put one there. Oh, wait, can I like, shit, how do you raise it up? Fuck. I think like that, something like that. Do you want like more of them, more circles? I'm kind of into it. Okay, this area is very fucking weird, huh? Quite different to the sort of old town of the city, but it's not the worst. Or is it the worst? So we need to smash you. Get a guy in here. Short, like that. And then... do we just like kind of have like weird roads coming in? No, let's just do like a big old fucking just like T-junction. Oh. row. We could, like... like that? There certainly is something going on here. I don't know if it's good or bad yet. Too short. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Right, smash you. Make a little guy here. Fuck. The other way. Great. And I know that's going the wrong way. Boom. Sure. Okay. It's a thing. Maybe. So this will be farming. Oh yeah, we actually need to draw the district. And then, right, we now got farming for days. This can all be farms. We're slowly getting our farm town. Although it was originally going to be like a quaint little farm town, but now it's kind of a weird future farm town. It's a bit sci-fi. With these like sort of, you know, eco pods or whatever we're going to call them. Yeah, just fill it all up. You know what? Have all the farms. We don't need to draw this much in, but we can have a lot of farming. Oh shit, we're gonna. Oh fuck, we should have put the we might need to adjust these, like get rid of those and have like a train station up here when we can have trains. And they're gonna want power in a second. Greedy mother truckers. Right, we're just gonna do the old classic hideous power lines across the board and try and catch them with water before everyone shits their pants because they can't use the bathroom, or feed their crops. Feed their crops, water their crops. Something like that. Aleph K's donated and says, livestream super chill is nice to see, but ultimately, just what do you feel comfortable doing, and quietly continue to conspire with Ben to overthrow Lewis. It's kind of the plan, you know. That's what me and Ben are doing. We're playing the long game. That isn't the plan at all. You know, we're just here doing something. Oh shit! I didn't even set this to farming. Farm. Now it's farming. Great. And Aleph K, you can be this guy. Aleph, did they spell that? Aleph K, farm circle. Great. You're in here. Oh, my power's gone now. Oh shit, just wang it in the middle. It'll be okay. Yeah. I think that's good. No, I kind of like the sort of the super chill format. Just rambling on. It's quite good fun. I think like having you guys to be able to bounce off of. Like when I'm just recording it, I do start to feel I go a bit mad. You know, there's no like feedback. You know, I don't have anything to bounce off of, and it's just sort of like me like making up my own shenanigans. Wow, do we not want any farmland at all now? Is that what we're doing these days? Is that just making sure that is all farmland? Yeah, I feel like I go a little bit crazy, and that's not super good. But I find like, you know, the streaming is like pretty easy going. I like kind of, you know, being able to talk to people, being able to chat with you guys. You guys get to like ask me questions, and I can just like ramble on about just nonsense for ages. You know, I think I'm pretty good at just endlessly talking, but it feels like it goes in a weird direction pretty quickly. Like it's much easier to record with other people. You know, like recording with Ben is like a dream come true. We've been friends for like a very long time, and we can still just endlessly just chat shit to each other. I see people are laughing at roundabouts. Is it this one? Are you laughing at the Booth triangle about? You dirty dogs. Shame on you. I don't have my own stream at the moment, but I'm thinking of starting it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It might be a thing. It depends on how well this goes. So I think like Lewis is away for a little bit more, depending on if Simon's back, or is around like next week or the week after. I think I might be doing like a couple of weeks where I don't know if it goes well, as long as people don't notice that I'm doing it by myself. I'll need to like bring in like a fake body double, something like that. And I'd kind of like to continue this a little bit. I'm kind of getting into it. It's kind of fun, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, so maybe I'll start stream. I don't know. The rambling's happening. Xenon 3D has donated. It says greetings from Australia. Love the chill stream. Would definitely watch more of this. If possible, can I be named after a dirty landfill? Xenon 3D, you are now called a dirty landfill. I imagine you want to be called, have a dirty landfill named after you. So this is the Xenon 3D Garbage Works. Oh, but can we call it like Works with spell it like that instead? I think that's more fun. Keep up the great work, and I always look forward to supporting more chill time with Tom. Thank you very much. Oh, fuck me. Oh, it's a sinkhole. I can't detect it. If that comes into this, I will lose my fucking shit. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. Right.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city.
That's fine.
Stay
What
out of
scale
harm's way
sinkhole
and
was that?
contact
Like
authorities with any
that was like the
information.
tiniest sinkhole. It just doesn't even matter. Look. Oh. Look, here we go. We'll just put some trees. Now no one even knows that sinkhole wasn't supposed to be there. Hello. Oh man, just like placing trees and stuff is really good fun in this game. So yeah, streams. There might be more streams. There might be less streams. Who knows? If you guys like it, drop a thing on the Reddit. Give me a tweet. Drop a message. Whatever. If people are hot for it, more of it will happen. If people hate it, less of it will happen. I think is probably the angle, the sort of thing that we'll go for. Does that make sense? I think we're definitely getting into like the madness territory. Sloppy Brush has donated and says, "Hi Tom, after a stressful day of work, this stream is just what I needed. I'm glad that you feel that way. And you know what? You can be the Sloppy Brush farm circle. You're in here. Yeah, it's like a weird one. The sort of style of content that I like to create. As I quite like sort of, quite more relaxed stuff. I used to enjoy watching like Sips' stuff, like ages ago when he was playing SimCity, the one that most people didn't like. But man, I loved that show. I didn't really watch any of the other Yogscast stuff, but I watched that Sip stuff because it was so like kind of chilled out and easygoing. But that stuff doesn't really do that well on YouTube. You need to be doing high energy, high octane stuff. So I'm glad. I always like when people say that they like, the relaxed thing, because if you look at it sort of objectively, it doesn't actually make a lot of sense. It just doesn't perform nearly as well as if I was shouting and screaming and playing blindfolded Fortnite. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bugged719 has cheered and says, "Hi Tom, I just want to say I love your voice. Is that creepy? Sure, why not? Is what they said. No, I like that you like my voice. I think that's good. I think being able to having a nice voice is not something I ever thought about. I always think that I have a very monotone, unexpressive voice with very little emotion in it. But having, it was only since doing this. Like, I used to be a bit like self-conscious about it. I remember having a friend of mine who I'm not really friends with anymore. Not because of this, but we just don't really see each other. But at one point he said I have the most boring voice he's ever heard, and was like, oh shit, and I really took it to heart. And so it was since kind of like being in the Yogs, doing stuff with you guys, got, you know, and people saying they like the voice. I still kind of don't really believe it, but it's very kind of you to say. That's very sweet. Thank you. I'm going to remove this stuff, because actually overzoning is really bad. Let's just like chop some of these guys up. You are going to get your farm circles back, but right now they're just going to be circles rather than farm circles. I just want to be able to like contain it. It's just going to be the Aleph K farm circle for now. But don't worry, Blacklink Roundabout and you know, Sloppy Rush Farm Circle, it's going to be a thing. It's how we do it. It'll be okay. But thank you for the Twitch bits. Atomic Snow Globe's here, and they said, is it me, or do your big set of circle rows look like Big Well from the movie Robots, or just cartoon Stickman running? I kind of think it's a Stickman cartoon guy. I recently watched. I was around at. I went to my mum's house a little while ago and was sat there and I watched a bit of the movie Robots. Man, I'm not super into that film. I don't think it's amazing, but it was a funny thing. So I can't remember who Big Well is, but maybe it looks like them. Is that what you mean? This guy or this one? Who knows? Grim Reaper thinks they look like balls. Sure. Warrior C2017 says, I played the heck out of Demons. It'd be cool to have Nagash in the game, but I can understand your hesitance on the end times. After the third game, I'd love to see them do 40k games, as we haven't had a good one in years. Man, like, so I'd love Nagash to be in it. Having a big fucking badass Super Nagash going around, stomping around the world would be amazing. Just the end times basically ruined my childhood. So that's why I'm a bit like reluctant to have it. Fuck, we don't want people that close. Maybe put like a little bit of shopping by here instead. I just noticed like people are really kind of garbaging around over here at the Xenon 3D Garbage Works. How are you doing? Viking Cookie Poop Shoot is going okay. Right, what are we missing? Right, we're making like fairly good money. We're doing stuff. What haven't we built yet? We might want some more stuff around here, like... Actually, they're fine for the police. Like a health center could be good. Although, like, definitely like a school. Oh, what are these? A community school. The Institute of Creative Arts. Do we want to just give these guys an Institute of Creative Arts instead? We'll give them a little school to begin with. Just like in there. Because like boom, get education up is always like my number one rule. Do you want a giant whole mess of building buses? Man, I do not like doing that at all. Get some ships, get some ferries. Don't really need ferries. Oh, and it's nighttime now. Sure, why not? Bug719 donated and says, love your style of videos, Tom. All my bug love to you and your editor. So yeah, Josh, beautiful young Josh, he started doing some editing for me. And we kind of like transitioned over, because before I was like editing everything. And I was really super reluctant to let anyone come in and do any editing for me. Even though Lewis had said I was the worst editor he'd ever seen. But when they hired me, they were desperate. So, but like, you know, I like kind of goofy edits. Once again, it was the kind of content that I wanted to watch, and that's what I wanted to make. And a lot of the jokes, or like the stuff that goes in, is really like a weird, you know, sort of like my sense of humor, and couldn't just like hand that off to someone. And, you know, I wouldn't want to trust anyone else to make content the way that I would want to make it.
Whereas getting, you know, like kind of chatted with Josh and slowly like drip fed him in. Like he started doing a bit of like the Warhammer stuff, I think, 'cause that was kind of like, it was like the worst performing bits. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? It was the worst performing content at the time, and I thought it was like the easiest stuff to do, and I'd like find the things to help him do it. You know, if we're talking about like a niche Warhammer thing, then he could I'd get him the pictures, or like, you know, tell him, okay, right, this character is this guy, or like, 'cause, you know, me and Ben would talk about weird models or stuff quite a lot while we were playing that game. And yeah, and like slowly over time, I feel like on some things, like Josh just does my style of editing better than I can. He's really good. Like, I'm really like super happy. I didn't think that that kind of situation would ever arise, but now he does that, and it kind of like gives me more time to do editing. Not editing. That's what I'm doing less of. More time to do recording and try out like different stuff. You know, doing more streams, recording on the main channel more, recording with other people, which is cool. It's good. I like it. You know, it's fun. Question answered, maybe. I don't think that's really a question. But yeah, Josh is amazing. He's really, really good. So yeah, you like. Also, I like that you started looking for ore and immediately got distracted with fertile land. Guess you just love things that are fertile. Wink. Nice. Bug, you're gonna have, because of your fertility jokes. Boom. It's the bug, fertile land, circle. You're in here. Okay. Just like tangent. Man, the super tangents is a real problem I get. You know, please, you've got to like, we need some kind of like safe word for you guys when I'm just like, just going off on one. You know, that kind of thing needs to be shut down. Right, we've got more houses. I'm gonna have to give them, like, I'm pausing it. Normally I don't like to pause cities too much. You know, I kind of generally like to let it run and just have stuff kind of like always going on. Like when I'm playing like a lot of games, like city builders or things like that, sometimes I kind of just get into this like habit of either play it on like 3x speed or paused. There's no middle ground. I'm just like letting it like just run at like max velocity. But I found with like cities, like leaving it on like sort of like 1 or 2x speed. Usually I'll play on 2x speed, but it means like while you're building something and you're like kind of like placing trees and getting really into a thing, suddenly you look back and you're like, I now have $1 million because I just spent the last 2 hours placing down trees. And if you did that all on pause, you wouldn't get any of that money. How's this stuff all looking? I feel like it's pretty cool. It's pretty nutty. It's a thing. Who knows? Donkey Fish says, Tom, my business is expanding. Donkey Fish sushi is all the rage. The death toll is really high, though. So I need you to do 2 things. Number 1, can we add a big pond with a little river at the back of the sanctuary? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can get that. Although adding rivers and fucking with water, I've had bad experiences of that. It generally goes really, really bad. And can we get a good hospital near the restaurant? So I don't even know if we can't even build a hospital yet. We can get a little clinic. But right now we have the Bunnings Medicare and Hardware. Shit, the name's too fucking long. Superstore. So that's kind of like the main Medi Center at the moment. But when we get a super guy, we'll be doing it. I think just before the end of the stream, we'll probably have to dredge this. And maybe making like a little river come out might make sense. Maybe we can join it up to this guy.
which is kind of a cool little dude. Mr. Smiley donates and says, "Hello, where did the name Angor derive from?" So that came from... It's a story I've told like a few times in various places. But we were at... When I went to university for the first time, we were in like a university halls. And the whole thing was hooked up to like a giant LAN. So it was like, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 like places. And it had this giant LAN. And so we used to play a lot of computer games against each other. Like StarCraft or things like that. And Counter-Strike. We were just like really into those. Believe it or not, I used to be like a big computer game nerd. Like I was really into university. University? Not that. Computer games. Then to really tell the story of that, when I was much younger, I had a friend called James, and we used to make comic books together. We used to draw and write comics, and they were really dumb. And there was one which was about demons in hell, and there was a manager of the demons in hell. It was like an office thing, and his name was Angor, and his only line was, "Angor is Angory," and like I always liked that character. I always thought he was very funny. I was like a kid, and then later on when we were at university, I had a friend that used to get very angry when playing computer games. He was very, very good, but you could really rile him up, and he'd play terribly. And so just at some point I called him Angor, and he got really, really angry about it. Like we were playing like StarCraft or something, and he basically like rage quit when I started calling him Angor. And he was like miles in the lead. Like he was much better at us than like at StarCraft, but you could just really wind him up. And so then eventually like I changed my username to Angor, because then it would always make him get angry. And I just never changed it back, is kind of the answer. Like it's not like I have a super strong attachment to, you know, it wasn't like my first World of Warcraft character or anything like that. Before that, I always used the name like Mr. Driller or some variation of that, Captain Drill, a thing like that, based on like a really old computer game called Mr. Driller, which I used to love. If anything, I prefer the name Mr. Driller, but I still just go with Angor. Just because after using it for, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years, just having it, it kind of felt like it stuck a bit. So bam, that's how I got the name. Mr. Smiley, you're in the team. Where do you want to be? Beach Boulevard is now Smiley Road. You're in. Man, just all the Y's, the 2 capitals at the front. What a mess. Bug719 said, try naming something after me. Also, give my money to your editor. He deserves it. Josh gets paid enough. And we also have the Berg Fertile Land Circle. You're in. You're in the game. You got it. Everyone's getting in. Bleary donated. He Twitch cheered and didn't say anything else. So I guess we have like Bleary Boulevard, if that's even how you spell it. Blurty is not what I meant. Bleary Boulevard. You got it. Loic's here. Loic Reviews. Hey. Hi, Tom. Nice to see you streaming this afternoon. It's really Chilluminati minus the Uminati. Nice. Boom. What a pun. By the way, you can apply to do voiceovers for the next Fallout 4 New Vegas. Would you be interested to get your own characters in the franchise? Man, I would love to. Fallout is one of my favorite things of all times. I absolutely adore it. Fallout 1 and 2 were like my formative years of like gameplay. Like Fallout 2, just holy shit. I kept thinking like, you know, I'd like to do a ridiculously long series of just like playing that and just like reminiscing. One day, who knows? If I start streaming, maybe there'd be a Fallout 2 stream, because holy shit, I just adore that game. And like Fallout 3 came out, bam. If I could get into Fallout, that'd be great. I'd like to play, you know, a very dry, boring robot, or ideally a ghoul. Hey, Smoleskin! I just love the ghouls. The ghouls were always my favorites. As long as they put, I really want them to have it so that you can play as a ghoul in the next Fallout. That would be really good. Like if you could play as like a super mutant or a ghoul, man, oh, it'd be so good. I just love that. You know, have different towns that you can and can't go into. How good would that be? The next Fisto, oh my god, Fisto 5000, which is a name that I sometimes use, is a item from Fallout 3, the special unique thing. And you know what? We can have the Loic roundabout. Boom. You're in. Loic, you made it in. But yeah, holy shit, if you've got a contact for getting me into Fallout, I don't know. I'd do that. You know, I'd put my voice in there. That'd be great. Finblade's donated. They said, hey Tom, hey Tom, mate, great stream. Would it be possible for you to get a collab video / stream with Sipserino? I think it could be really fun. Also, could I have something named after me? Of course you can. You know what? Oh, Finblade, actually. Wait, I think we can get something. Right, I reckon this, like, this highway. What am I doing? I didn't even click. The Finblade highway. Sure. So I'd totally do something with Sips, but Sips is like super busy. He has family and kids, and he's not in the office, so like trying to organize something is a nightmare. And I think he just does so well doing sort of Twitch and stuff like that that kind of stopping to do something else just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's easier to do stuff with the other guys. I think just because I spend so much time with all of them that we can just like really impromptu, just like boom, 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 like sort something out. But with Sips, it's kind of like emailing and trying to schedule around. It's a mess. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. But in turn, it'd be weird because he was like the guy who I'd like always watch, and so I think like it was when I was meeting Sips the first time. That was the only time that I got like a little bit sort of like starstruck really from meeting any of the Yogscast. Because although I'd watched some, like back in the day, I'd watched like some of the Minecraft stuff. But you know, it was like, you know, Sips who I'd watch kind of like religiously every day kind of thing. And was like, oh my god, it's Sips. Oh. So maybe it'd be weird. It's fine. I don't hate Sips. How dare you say that? Sips is the best. Like, so he's like, when I was making my, like, you know, first YouTube stuff, I was just trying to copy Sips' stuff. You know, when the paint sniffer guy used to turn up in, you know, SimCity, I thought that was amazing. And I was just like, boom, that's like the funniest part of every episode. I just want to do more of that, have more things popping up onto the screen. What am I doing? I'm just kind of like just chatting now. I don't hate Sips. Why would you even say that? But thank you, Finblade, for the donation. Mahons is here. Mahons, Tom, if we make the pie chart really big, will there be more streams? That is kind of how it... There is sort of like a capitalist survival of the fittest types thing. I just don't like that this is like getting spammed now. Because this is going to get back to him, and he's now going to... it's going to be weird if he doesn't get like the full content. I love Sips. Sips is like my favorite YouTuber. Well, he doesn't do YouTube so much anymore. But man, Sips' Cities Skylines was amazing. But his videos, the other ones, you're like breaking me. You're like distracting me with this. Yeah, the bigger the pie, the more the streams is the thing. So they, like, you know, the guys, they look at, you know, the streams that do well, the streams that do worse, and then they kind of, you know, if stuff's doing really well, then more of that wants to be done. So, you know, like the games night stuff, it does okay, but for the amount of like people and stuff and complications involved, then Tom does love Sips. He's my favorite. Sips loves Tom, but Tom hates Sips. That's not true. Yeah. So I don't know, I guess like if streams do really bad, but whereas some other ones are doing really well, then and if people want to do more of that stuff, then I think that's sort of like how it works. There's some kind of Darwinian-esque thing. So if the stream goes well, maybe there'll be more. But I think I might need to take it to my own channel or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Tom loves Sips hates Tom. I think it's probably closer. Oh, Mr. Driller, what's your favorite GURPS world book? Don't even get me started. And also, that's a stupid question because it's bunnies and burrows. Clearly, you dirty dogs. Mahons, you're in Crowley Street. You're going to be here. The Mahons roundabout. Boom, you're in. You got it. Atomic Snowglobe says, "Hey Tom, I always love listening or watching you play chill out stuff. Maybe you could play Viscera Cleanup Detail. I like to play that to relax. Something about cleaning up a bloodbath for once instead of making one is nice for me. Isn't that weird? So we used to play a bit of it, but I found it was too frustrating. And if I start getting frustrated, I can't enjoy myself. Blue balls, am I right? No. If you... Oh shit, at some point I did say that I needed to add more stuff to this place. Add more roads, and I just keep putting more things that are going to cost me shitloads of money to move later on. It's bad. Right, what are we doing? Something over here. Just Captain Distracto is on patrol today. There we go. More farms. Right, so we've got the Bug Fertile Land Circle and the Aleph K Farm Circle. They're kind of our main industry places at the moment. And I think it sort of works. Traffic doesn't look awful around here. It's not the best. This is a problem, but I think we're going to have to expand all of these into bigger kind of roads. Up here probably won't get too much more tech. We'll get some stuff, but maybe we'll end up launching a big highway up there, or I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, Viscera Cleanup Detail, knocking over a fucking bucket, things like that. Also, for chill out games, my main criteria is I like to be able to sit and just watch what I've built kind of work. I like to see just sitting and watching the traffic go, or in the old Sim City, watching the poo pipes is what I was all about. I just sit there and just watch all the poops go through the pipes. It was really satisfying. It was beautiful. Ilbata donated and they said, "Hello Timothy, greetings from Italy. I heard you were once talking about doing a podcast with Simon about movies maybe. Did I dream that? Was that ever a thing? Because I'd fucking love it. Whatever, do a podcast with someone. Get on it. Go. Okay, well, see you guys later." We've been talking about doing that for a while, and it's kind of just finding the time and the place. Because Simon and I, we spend a lot of time talking about movies, just with each other, especially horror movies. Both of us like horror films, and so Simon is a real connoisseur of them, and we have very similar tastes in horror movies. We like especially trash ones, and so talking about doing a movie podcast thing, even if we were just going to do it once a month or something like that, I think it'd be fun. And Ilbata, you can be this little guy. Oh shit. Ilbata. Bam, you're in. Look at that. Look at this little dude, this little dongle here. What a pro. QWERTY515 said, "You should upload the streams to YouTube so people who missed out can watch it." Yeah, if I was going to do streams, so I imagine this one will go out on Yogs Live, but the other ones would go out somewhere else. Kenny Sheep just said, what's your favorite good horror movie and favorite bad one? So your favorite good one would have to be either The Descent, which I think is fucking amazing, is really genuinely, oh fuck, look at this mess. Genuinely like a really scary horror film. Mainly because, like, I don't really think of myself as too claustrophobic a person, but the idea of caving really doesn't do anything for me. I would not like to go caving. I remember do you remember that TV show 999? I remember like there's an episode on that where, did that fix it, or have I just like shunted it to a different lane? 999. It's where they're doing like underwater caving, and they have to go like under. You have to like dive under a bit, and they don't have like breathing apparatus or anything. They just like dive between like things, and you're only underwater for like 10 seconds, probably less. And they have to go like between caves, and there's like, I don't know, 20 of them and like 2 supervisors. And this one kid, he like goes under to get to the next cave, but accidentally like shoots off a side passage and comes up into a cave that they didn't know existed, and nothing like it had never been discovered before. I think this is working. Maybe. So yeah, that scared the shit out of me as a kid. But yeah, so The Descent or The Conjuring, both of those are really good. My favorite bad horror movie, man, like, I don't know, I really like trash horror films. Like, generally my rating system would be like if it's, why are there so many cars around here? That's nuts. It needs to be about a 5.5 on like IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes or something like that, and that's you know a good bad horror film. I can't think of like a really terrible but amazing one I watched recently. I don't know. I like the trash ones. They're always good. Terran Kui, as Nathan says, name something after me, please. Yeah, I feel like a big like roundabout. That sounds like a you. Terran Kui, roundabout. Bam, you're in. You've got it. We made it. Okay, we've got a whole load of cash, so we should probably be trying to make everything better. Okay, crime is really low. That is amazing. Fire, not super good. We probably do need like a fireplace around here, and we're gonna need like a firehouse up here eventually. So maybe we just like cross that bridge right now. And how's medi stuff? Medical is not great, so I think like one there. And maybe we even want to get like a cemetery over here as well. Can we like jam one in on like a side? Oh, maybe up here. Jesus, these like curvy roads, man. Who builds curves? Oh shit, can we get in the middle? Of course we fucking can't. Right. There was a spot around here. Bam, perfect. Have like a cemetery, great. Perfect. Mosaic Task Force says, Mr. Driller, what's your favorite GURPS World book? Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, Bunnies and Burrows. If you've ever seen Watership Down, oh god, that looks really dangerous. If you've ever seen Watership Down, it's the thing about the rabbits, and it's really grim, but boom, Watership Down. Bunnies and Burrows. You play as rabbits, and you either be like you could be like a fast rabbit. You could be a stealthy rabbit, a rabbit with good senses. I think there are rules for like magic rabbits in it, and some of the rabbits could do crafting. I think there was like one class that you could take that could have a little backpack. So it's meant to be fairly realistic. Like if you fight a cat, it's really bad. If you see a fox, that would be like, Frodo Baggins trying to fight the Balrog single-handedly. Like rabbits and foxes just can't really fight. But I don't know. We played a few games of it. It's really funny. So bam. A mosaic task force. You know what? We can have the mosaic roundabout. Boom. We're in. Okay, so we need like way more houses, man. We are not getting enough houses. Do we get like an extra little like housing development place over here, or do we want to have more farms up there? Or maybe like a little circle guy up here would actually be cool. I reckon that's fun. Like that, and then oh yeah, okay, this kind of works. And yeah, that's kind of fun. Oh, but this needs to be roads, not whatever those are. They are still roads, but, you know, better roads. Here we go. Right, look. Bam, a whole new area. Just look at that. Look at how, like, efficient we are. And even have some weird roads by there. And have water. Can we? How far off like high density are we? Because that is like a real kicker. So maybe like a bit of like beautification around here would be good. Because right now there's none, and I guess we need to get like density up. Okay, these roundabouts are going to be the fucking worst. To get anything nearby, but we get like a few like little parks. Can we get some like of those cool like sports clubs? Like get a little tennis court over here somewhere, and this will help with our housing and density problems. Right, tennis. Do you want the Magica theme park? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, some more just sort of like leafy. Oh, the old classic cult headquarters. Yeah, I reckon like one of those could get in here pretty nicely, actually. That'll help. Okay, it'll cost us some money and like upkeep and stuff, but I think I can't believe we neglected this for so long. So the new upgrade, the new DLC for Cities, I'm really excited about. They're doing the parks one, which, you know, you're going to be able to do weird stuff, building your own parks and stuff. And I think that sounds absolutely amazing. It was always the thing that I felt like was like sort of lacking most, was not being able to customize your parks as much, and being able to get some of that. We're going to have like a bouncy castle right on the hill. You know, real dangerous. Okay, pow. I think that'll work. I think everyone will get a bit more into this. Patricius 808 says Harvey sends his regards. Bam. Patricius, you're in. You're gonna be here. Or is it Patricius? Shit, my fucking reading skills. Patricius Hill Road. Bam. You're in. We did it. King Bean has donated and says, this money is for more Tom's streams. Plus, XOXOXO, less than 4. Bam. Thanks, man. That stuff is good. You can be a roundabout. King Bean roundabout. You're up here. Look, the King Bean. Although surely we should have actually called you after like... Wait, maybe we fixed our other roundabouts so they're not super wonky. But, bam, you know, we'll try. We'll see what happens. If it's proved to be good, maybe there'll be more. I think it'd be fun to do more. Well, definitely while like Lewis is away, no one can like stop me too much. Maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure like Terps could just like kick the door down. As you know, he's away as well. Something could happen, but I'm getting away with it right now. Mahomes, as Denathan says, since there is now almost more roundabouts than straight roads, what about calling the city rounding? How do people feel about that? Or at least this area can be called rounding. Because I kind of think over this side I want to get a bit more gritty. You know, I want to get some grids on, get my grid on. But I think that is a very good idea. I like the sound of rounding. It's like Reading but round. Boom. Rounding. You got it. You nailed it. Atomic Snow Globe says, you could always watch someone else clean. Kappa God. God, can you imagine a GTA expansion for that? Oh my god. So you're talking about Viscera cleanup detail. I like that it makes me appreciate how much damage I really do when I go off the handle. Not that chill, but I also suggest barotrauma. I don't even know what that is. Is that some kind of medical, horrible medi-game? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm saying. Medical game. Is that it? Is that the one? Maybe. I'm gonna launch like a high school into here. Maybe just by here actually. Bam. Because I need like more people coming in. Because then when we hit the next thing, man, we like just placing down those parks, our population fucking exploded. That was like really good. What is beautification like at the moment? Is this like land value? It's never super high, but it is growing, which is nice. So we can get some like more bits and bobs down. We'll like get to that. The Viking Cookie says, did you ever play any of the Syndicate games? I feel like you'd really be into them. Yeah, so I used to play Syndicate Wars. I thought it was great. Bam, I was into it. Voice-wise, I think your delivery is excellent, and that's what makes your meandering narration so enthralling. That's very kind. Thank you very much. I'm glad it's not the destination, it's the journey. That's what I'm taking you guys on. Maybe, who knows? It's a pretty long and pointless journey. But I mean that more as in there's no fuck, it's happened, it's fucking happened, the lagoon is flooding. Well, we're almost at the end of time, not in total, but for the stream, and I need to do some fucking terraforming. Right, okay, brush size. We're gonna have to dredge. We're not gonna pause because pausing is for PU55Ys. We're gonna let it go rogue. Should we just dig? Oh shit! Wow, the brush is very fucking strong, isn't it? Is that? Okay, right. Not perfect, but we're getting closer. Okay, right. We'll try and soften the terrain with a lighter touch. Like that? Okay, the lagoon's pretty fucking big now, isn't it? Right, we need this side. It's a bit edgy there. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. The poo is going everywhere. The Viking Cookie, this is all your fault. There was not that much water in there to begin with. This is a fucking conspiracy. Okay, right. We're just gonna... Like, how... Oh, it's something to do with, like, they want to keep water levels the same or something. Okay, right. Here we go. We're gonna have to make that channel out of here, aren't we? Right, brush size, take the strength down. We're just making like a little canal just down Is this gonna work? We have to drain the Poon Lagoon. Right. How's everywhere else? Okay, we didn't super flood. If it gets really bad, it now drains into the sea. Water's up here. We nailed it. We've now got a poop chute. It looks fucking hideous, but we'll deal with that another time. It's still really fucking full, isn't it? It's fine. I did also notice that we are going to need some more sewage treatment soon, so maybe it's best that we just plug another one in now. Is that even connected? Oh, it is. Good. Okay. Looks beautiful, and we do just want to get a few very gentle little. Let's get some like. We just want. We just want to get a few trees around here, you know. Some of these really fucking disgusting. Oh wait, no, they seem to be growing still. Oh wait, I think some of them are dying. King of Twitch says, "Hey, install the first-person camera mod and walk around the city and sit in the cars. Super relaxing stuff. Can you name a building the headquarters of Twitch?" Yeah, what would be a good build? Oh, bam! Here we go. The high school. The headquarters. Quarters doesn't have a W in it. Or does it? It doesn't. Headquarters of Twitch. Bam. You're in. You made it. The Peach donates and says, "Hi Tom, what do you think of BioShock? And any chance of streaming it one day?" I fucking love BioShock. If any game was going to rival for like a world lore, it would be fucking BioShock. For Fallout. It's the one that I love next. It's fucking great. And the Peach, we're going to have the Peach Roundabout. Peach Roundabout. They'll grow peaches there. Sammy Lad donated and says, "Hey Tom, what's the origins of the name Tom? So cool." This is another story for another time, but I was going to be called something else, but then my parents ended up calling me Tom. But Sammy Laird Road, you're in. Where's at it? Nathan says, "Hey Tom, love your work. If you do your own streams, would love to see some stuff with Simon, similar to your quiz videos. Or something like the Jackbox games, which involves the viewers." Man, yeah, I'd happily do that stuff. If I could get Simon in to do some stream things, I'd love to. So it'd be cool. But we're gonna try and do some more videos like that kind of thing, or stuff for YouTube, and just see how that works out. But we'll have to see if it works for streams. And then Qwerty5115 donating and says, "Poo Lagoon will burst its banks. I don't know how. The area's bankrupt. It's all gone to shit. Literally. Look at the poo coming out now. Bam. So I'm actually overrunning on time. You need to stay tuned for Mousy and Xylus, who are up next, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. It should be. Bam. Sam's in my ear. He said it should be. So hopefully I'll be back here next week, continuing it more. Thank you very much for all of the support, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a message. Say, cool job, and we'll see what happens. If you missed it, it's going to be on another place somewhere. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and that you aren't all super bored. Bam, we did it. Until next time, everybody, I have been Tom. This has been Cities Skylines, and boom, you have been amazing.